full wedding video, Yu Long and Yang Maimai's fairytale ceremony leaves the world breathless. This love was written in the stars' ring clapperboard. Lijiang, China, June 14, 2025. The morning didn't start with cameras. It began with a stillness. A silence. The kind of peace that only comes after you've waited your whole life for someone, and that someone is waiting at the other end of the aisle. Yu Long and Yang Maimai didn't just get married. They shared a love story so powerful, so raw, and so pure, that their full wedding video, released without warning, has already been declared the most romantic video in internet history. Sunrise the morning before forever. The wedding film opens at 5:14 a.m. No music. Just birdsong and wind brushing against the rice fields outside their quiet mountain villa in Lijiang. Cut to Yu Long sitting by a window, writing a letter with an old fountain pen. The light spills gently over his face. His voice narrates. I have waited for you across time, across mistakes, across silence. If I had to wait another 100 years, I would have. But thank God I don't have to. He folds the letter, seals it with gold wax, and hands it to his best man. At the same time, in another part of the villa, Yang Maimai is still in her silk robe, curled in prayer with her mother, tears on her cheeks. Her mother wipes them gently and whispers, "The world will know today what we've always known, that love found you." Lipstick, the bride's transformation, natural, soft, divine. Unlike most celebrity weddings, there was no over-the-top glam. Maimai's makeup artist used only 3 products, a rose-toned blush, clear gloss, and brown eyeliner. She doesn't need a transformation, the artist says in the video. She's already glowing. Her dress. A custom couture Hanfu-inspired gown, layered with gold-threaded embroidery of cranes and peonies, signifying prosperity and loyalty. It took 7 artisans 5 months to complete. The sleeves were sheer and floated like clouds as she moved. Instead of diamonds, she wore a single jade pendant from her late grandmother. When she looked into the mirror before leaving the room, she smiled and whispered, "I hope he remembers to breathe." #the groom's private prayer. Yu Long is seen walking barefoot through the pine trees behind the venue minutes before the ceremony. He kneels on a small stone, holding a red string between his fingers, a family tradition meant to honor ancestors. "I bring her before all who came before me," he prays, eyes closed. "I will love her better than I love myself." He then turns to the camera, breaking the fourth wall for the only time. "Whatever you're waiting for, don't settle. Wait for your Maimai." Musical score. The ceremony begins with music and mist. At exactly 4:18 p.m., soft flutes begin to play. Guests rise from their seats in a bamboo garden terrace that overlooks a valley of plum blossoms in full bloom. Fog machines release gentle white mist, giving the illusion that the couple is getting married in the clouds. Yu Long stands tall at the altar, hands trembling. His best man whispers, "She's coming." And then, she appears. Yang Maimai steps into view. Her father walks beside her, eyes glossy with tears. She's holding a bouquet made of wild herbs, plum blossoms, and white roses, wrapped in red silk. The camera focuses on Yu Long's reaction. He gasps softly, swallows, and says under his breath, "I can't believe I get to marry her." Revolving hearts aisle moments the internet won't forget. She stumbles slightly, and he steps forward instinctively. Their eyes never leave each other. Guests cry openly, including a child who says, "She looks like a princess." One drone shot captures the moment she smiles at him, and he smiles back with such intensity it breaks hearts worldwide. Ring vows that shook the world. They face each other. No officiant speaks for them. Instead, they speak for themselves, holding hands. Yang Maimai. I was content with being unseen. Until you looked at me, not to change me, but to stay with me. In my silence, in my scars. You were never afraid of my shadows. You danced in them. And now, I give you everything I am. Yu Long. You never asked me to be rich. You never asked me to be famous. You only asked me to be kind. And now I give you all my kindness, all my mornings, all my tomorrows. Their voices crack. He kisses her fingers. She gently touches his heart. Kiss mark the kiss, framed by heaven. The video slows down as their kiss happens, a soft, steady, sacred moment under a sky that literally opens up with light. Guests stand and applaud. A few doves are released. Cherry blossom petals fall from above. Then, she leans into him and whispers, "It's just us now." Confetti ball reception of dreams, a garden under the stars. The camera cuts to the reception that follows at twilight. String lights glow overhead. Tables are arranged in circles to symbolize eternity. Each plate holds a scroll, a poem the couple wrote for each guest. The food is homemade: dumplings, rice wine, lotus soup. The dessert is a single shared cake shaped like a scroll, with forever written in calligraphy. Their first dance isn't choreographed. It's just them, slow dancing under lanterns to a live violinist playing an original piece composed by Yulong himself. She laughs in the middle of the dance. He dips her, kisses her forehead. The midnight lantern scene. At midnight, the guests join them by the river. Each person holds a red lantern. One by one, they're released into the sky. Yulong and Mai's lantern goes up last. Before letting it go, they write, "In this life and the next, it's you." As the lantern floats, the crowd hums a gentle tune. No one speaks. Everyone just watches love rise into the stars. Sunrise over mountains the day after, just them. The final portion of the video shows the couple the next morning, in pajamas, sipping tea, laughing barefoot in the kitchen. He's making dumplings. She throws flour at him. They dance to no music. She braids his hair badly. He wears it all day. The final shot is them sitting by a window, her head on his shoulder, watching the rain. Then, black screen. You don't have to post every love story. But this one. We wanted you to know it's real. You and my ring. Globe showing Europe-Africa world reaction, pure meltdown. Fans, celebrities, and even news outlets from the US, Korea, and France are calling it the most beautiful wedding film ever released. Hashtags now trending. #You my wedding. #the forever video. #this is love. #he waited for her. #she chose peace.